Hey lovelies, today I'm doing a review on this Sarenzo Beauty mini haul that I just recently purchased. I just had a mixing station a couple of weeks ago, and it's basically where you would combine two or three scents to make your own unique blend, which I think is a fabulous idea. These are basically body frosting, just to show you the consistency of it. And this is actually great for any type of skin type. Not, it doesn't really matter. Just to show you the consistency right here. Yeah, so definitely great for any skin type. If you have dry skin, this is perfect. It's perfect for wintertime, but you can definitely use it all year round as it's light enough to be used in the summer, spring, fall, basically, like I mentioned, any season at all. So that's the consistency. So just to show you my three choices, and this is my number one fave out of all six, and I kind of like have them stacked from my most favorite to my least favorite. I'm gonna try as much as possible to kind of give you an idea of what the overall scent is. Many of you may be familiar with the individual scent, and but since it says the combination scent, I want to just try to let you guys know which scent to me is more noticeable, if that makes sense. So this one is apple cinnamon, apple honey, and caramel apple. Now I have the apple honey and I love it so much that I figure why not do a combination with three different apple scent. It smells phenomenal, guys. Like I cannot stop smelling it at all. It smells really great. The scent is long lasting. It applies very easily. You can definitely apply it to dry or damp skin. I usually do it on dry skin. I'm sorry. This keep you moisturized throughout the day. It's really a great body frosting. So for me, and I think it may just be because I'm used to the apple honey, I'm smelling more of apple honey. Um, Not so much the caramel. Like I can't smell the caramel apple at all. It does not have the scent of caramel, to me at least. It's not really noticeable. To me, more of the apple honey is mostly noticeable. So the second one is the sexy apple honey and serendipity. Someone recommended serendipity, so I just wanted to throw it in one of my mix. I did purchase the serendipity by itself. Not too fond of the scent. It smells sweet, but it's just a bit overpowering for me. I definitely prefer sexy over serendipity. Now all three combined, sexy apple honey and the serendipity, it smells really nice. Now, I think the scent that I noticed out of all three is the serendipity. I have all three, sexy, apple honey, and serendipity. And the scent that I noticed that's more prominent is serendipity. It smells really nice, like I mentioned, not too overpowering. My third favorite is the cake batter fudge, the creamy caramel, and the red velvet cookie. To be honest, like I cannot notice any individual scent in this one. I think all the scents combined um, complement each other because I don't notice a red velvet cookie scent. I don't notice the caramel scent or the cake batter fudge. So, mm, Lord have mercy. It does smell great. But again, I really cannot pinpoint an individual scent. So I do think all three combined complement each other very well. If I had to pick one, I'd probably think cake batter fudge, as I'm definitely not noticing a caramel scent or like a red velvet cookie scent that I am used to. So next up is this blend of creamy caramel, red velvet cookie, and warm vanilla sugar. While I really don't do bakery scent, I figure why not try something new. So I just kind of threw all those three together. And to be honest with you, it smells kind of like Christmas, if that makes sense. I guess you can say kind of like a peppermint scent. I don't even know if that makes sense, but that's kind of like what came to mind Like, I don't know if you guys ever go into Pier 1, or maybe I should have pine scent. I don't know. If you guys ever go into Pier 1 around Christmas time, it have that kind of like pine scent in the air. This is what this reminds me of, kind of like a Christmas scent. Smells really great. It's light, not heavy, not overpowering, but the scent is definitely noticeable and very, very pleasant. I actually like this one. And my fifth one, I decided to do kind of like a fruity combination: mango and tangerine, orange sherbet cupcake, and pineapple. Now, I must say the pineapple is very much hidden in this three combo. I think that's probably the lightest of all three scents. Um, What's more noticeable to me is the orange sherbet cupcake, and it's more probably more noticeable to me because this is actually one of my favorite scents from Sarenzo. But that to me is really what I'm smelling. I'm not smelling the pineapple at all. I'm not smelling the mango tangerine. To be honest, just a slight tangerine scent, but majority, I would say 90%, 95% of the scent that I'm smelling is definitely the orange sherbet cupcake. This is really, it smells really nice as well. To be honest, I had a hard time deciding which was my top fave. They all smell really great. My least favorite, like I mentioned, is the Serendipity. And even though was a mixing station where you could mix two or three scents together, you could also purchase them just as. And I wanted to try the Serendipity as it was recommended to me. It is sweet, but it kind of remind me of the what is it, the tropical of fruit punch, which I'm really not too fond of. It smells great, but like I for me personally, just a bit too overpowering. It's not a bad scent. Smells really sweet. Just not to my liking. But again, definitely smells really great. So this was my little mini haul mixing station to try to kind of like figure out what scents I would like for the mixing station. So I've gotten down my mixing station scents for her next mixing station event. So now what I'm basically gonna do for her next sale, which I believe is in November, I'm just gonna buy like individual scents that I did like from the mixing station. And this again is by Sarenzo Beauty. Thank you.